Coffee. And Charlie, big things are happening with Cowboy Coffee. Cowboy Coffee is giving out, is giving everyone the chance to win amazing prizes, right? Netflix subscriptions, PS5 consoles for the gamers, smart TVs, phones, laptops, cash prizes, and even luxury all expense paid trip to Zanzibar or South Africa. Now, here's the cherry on top, all right? It is a brand new Suzuki Jimny SUV for the grabs. Just buy 10 promo sachets of the Cowboy Coffee, you know, the new ones, the ones you've seen with the car and stuff on it. Yeah, that one. Find the unique codes inside the sachet and dial *713 *27# or scan the QR code and enter into the microsite. In fact, 10 sachets equals one entry, and boom, you're in. Visit at cowboycoffee.gh for more information about this promo. Cowboy Coffee with you every single moment. That this promo started in July, on the 15th of July. It's going all the way to September 15th, so you still have a couple of days to win some amazing prizes. This advert is FDA approved and is regulated on the Caritas Lottery platform, and of course, terms and conditions definitely do apply. Now, let's get into our stories right here on the show, and a guesting copy to sing is here. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Well,
why are you a little taller today? Oh, it's me.
Someone also said the same thing, that anytime I wear the petticoat or the jacket,
yeah.
I look, I suppose it's my height.
I see. Oh,
yeah.
Makes sense. I'm going to ask the science behind that, but you look a little taller this morning. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Charlie,
Gotta show up.
gotta show. It was raining this morning. What kind of September rain was that?
I was in a car with someone this morning. The person was like, when just after the AC season, now we're in the rainy season. When are we going to have the dry season? The AC season was like a couple of months ago when everywhere was just cold.
It was
now
so
we're in
nice.
the rainy season. What kind of climate are we experiencing
I know, right?
this time around?
When they told you that climate change was happening, you people didn't believe it. Here we go. You people and Trump didn't believe it. Now here we are.
Yeah.
But so far I've enjoyed the weather.
Me, I'm not enjoying it because when it's time to get up from bed or wake up from bed,
so you go into bed early. You go early.
But anyways.
And so for those who were single throughout the season, God of marriage, please locate them.
Amen.
And us.
Yes, locate them, yes.
Locate
what
do you mean? Let's get into our stories.
Let's get into our stories. This morning, I don't know if you've heard, but there's increasing of tariff in the news. Why? Because ECG is seeking a 224% tariff increase. Whopping 224%. People are like, hey, and then the funny thing is ECG and then the Ghana Water Company Limited. Well, Ghana Water is also seeking tariff increase. I think Netco is also seeking tariff increase. So 3 of the utility companies are seeking tariff increase for 1 Ghanaian. But anyways, that's another conversation. You would recall that early this year, ECG was among some utility companies that sort of increased tariffs. ECG and then the Ghana Water Company Limited. Now, the aim of the increase was to generate enough revenue to cater for the inadequacies at ECG at the time. Now, does it mean that the tariff increase we did at the time was not able to generate... Good. Now, that was more or less like between 15 and 25% increase. Why are we now doing a 224% increase? That is either... It's more or less like 3 times what you pay. So if you pay 1,000 cedis a month, you might be paying 3,000 cedis. If PURC should grant ECG this particular or permission to increase tariffs, and it's worrying. Already Ghanaians are complaining that, you know what, relax. It's been 9 months already. You've done increasing of tariffs more than once. You have given us fuel levy to pay. We are not complaining. We complain small, but we are paying.
We complain about everything. So
exactly. And the funny thing is, the Greater Accra Regional Minister also wants to introduce street lights, more or less like taxing for street lights. But if you pay your electricity bill, there's a portion on the bill that says that you're paying for street lights. So why are we doing all of this? Now, let's not even go to this. My main problem is, if we weren't able to generate enough revenue at the time to cater for whatever inadequacies or shortfalls within the ECG at the time, what is the guarantee that the 224% increase you are seeking would be one, you would be able to generate the needed revenue, and two, be able to cater for the adequate, because if this goes through and they are not able to cater for it, well, we are going to see another one again.
When I saw the news, I was a little worried, because what are the conversations being had backdoor before these things are thrown into our faces? It's almost as if once it comes, you will complain, but there's nothing we can do about it. You make such a valid point that if we're not able to generate enough with what you claim was supposed to be, what research did you do into that before releasing those tariffs for us to pay? Then what is warranting you to bring this up, and what is the assurance that whatever purpose this is supposed to be for, it will be accomplished? I'm very worried. I'm very, very worried.
Right.
I think this was yesterday. We realized that the dollar had also gone up. I'm very worried.
Well, I don't want to say this on air, but when the dollar was falling to the cedi, when the cedi was appreciating at the time, some months ago, analysts projected that there's a possibility of it rising before the year ends. And so I sort of expected it. I don't know. I was saying this yesterday. My mom was like, I should keep quiet. But I sort of expected it because looking at the explanation they were giving at the time, when we're saying, well, Ghana does not dictate oil prices
because we don't.
Exactly. Then I got to understand that, well.
And when they were told that, it looked like politics, but now it's not politics anymore. But indeed, in one of the addresses to the nation, or in one of those gatherings, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama said that analysts, they've actually done their consultation and all, and realized that the dollar will not go beyond 12 cedis. It will be between the 9 and between the 10 and 12. And it will not go beneath 9. So for those who are saying it's going to get to 5 cedis, they should stop. So at least he's given us within the range. We're still there.
Right.
We're still between the 11 and 12. And see, almost say quarter, 12
cedis.
So we're waiting. Listen, I'm so like you rightly said, because of what His Excellency said, in my mind, we will get to 12. So I'm prepared for that. Just that we're not going to go beyond that is what we're promised.
Right.
So hopefully, even though we do not control some of these things, hopefully we don't get into the 14.
Right.
Because that's how it started, though. 14, 16. And before 2024, it was 17. So let's be measured.
Right.
Let's be measured.
There's also one final thing I wanted to discuss. The president is meeting the press today.
Oh.
This is his first meet the press since his second coming. So today he's giving the media the opportunity to engage with him. And before we get into our stories, I want to know what if you had the opportunity to engage with the president, what question would you ask him?
Oh my goodness, I actually haven't thought about it.
Right.
But maybe I would. Maybe it would be around the position, his position on some of his appointees. Like I really, really want to ask who is making sure that the Greater Accra Regional Minister's work is like, who is supervising some of those things? Because you see, and again, it will look like I'm coming for the woman again, but I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
But by extension, all ministers.
All ministers, because she recently had a presser,
briefing,
and she was talking about some of her appointees, MMDCs, having PAs, and she hearing it, and she waited to be on a podium before addressing it. Ma.
Right.
It shouldn't even come out of your mouth. It's not an achievement that you have heard that your MMDCs are not working and they have PAs doing the work for them. I don't, like, the day you heard it was the day you release, all the powers that be on them and make sure they're doing the work. Not come and stand on the podium and tell us. And I have my own reservations about some of the things that have been done so far. So really and truly, I just want to see who is making sure. Because we don't want to have a government where the president does not know what is happening. Like what he's saying something else and there's work happening on the ground that he has no idea about. We don't want to know. And then also the gold board and Galamsey. Obviously.
Oh, yeah, I was going to Galamsey. I would have asked around Galamsey corruption and then the CJ's removal.
Okay.
In as much as
I don't want
he
to
may not talk about it,
yeah,
but I'm hoping that he sheds a little light
on the CJ's removal.
On the CJ's removal
but
today.
In my opinion, right, there's a bit of clarity on, unless, of course, you know, people, you're just not...
No, mine is with the fact that a lot of people are calling for the review of the said article 164 to 169 that gives the president so much power to execute.
No, 146.
Right, I'm pretty not sure. But giving the president so much power to execute without hesitation or without any sort of questioning the recommendations of the probe committee.
Yeah.
That's what I want to.
So I believe, like I mentioned earlier, I think for me personally, I think there's clarity on that. I think everything that happened was procedural. He really didn't have much influence. If you look at the structure that is available, he has no influence. Because they don't know what to make it look like. He is the one. I'm not saying make it look like, but you know the way the provision the Constitution has given us, it is completely what the committee says. And so your question is a call in the right direction, where you do not question and properly probe into. So I would like to find out from him whether he really does go through that petition or the recommendations from the committee and then makes decision based on that, or it's just I trust the committee, whatever they bring is what they were going to go by. So that's also a very good one. Yeah. So hopefully we get the opportunity to do that.
To see what happens. Yeah. But let's get into our stories for this morning and start off as at least 6 houses have been destroyed by fire at the Latibiokoshi area in Accra after flames spread from a Chinese warehouse in the area. The blaze, which started at around 2 p.m. So far, as of this morning, no casualties have been recorded yet, and the cause of the fire is not yet known, but investigations are expected to begin once the fire is fully extinguished. And on your screens are some scenes recorded from yesterday's fire at the Latibiokoshi area in Accra, where fire that engulfed a warehouse spread to surrounding neighboring houses in the area and has claimed at least 6 houses have been totally destroyed by fire. What exactly caused the fire at the warehouse is still not known. We know that the Ghana Fire Service is still combing this particular scene to ascertain what really happened, and as and when that happens, we would bring you updates. But reports from the grounds or from residents and eyewitnesses say, well, this fire started at 2 p.m. A distress call around 2:30 to 3 p.m. was made to the Ghana Fire Service, and then at exactly 4 p.m., the Ghana Fire Service arrived at the scene to douse the fire. As of this morning, the fire has been brought under control. Investigations have been opened into ascertaining what really happened, and when we find out what exactly happened, we would bring you updates. But we know that this is not the only fire that has engulfed areas or houses in recent weeks. A couple of days ago or weeks ago, Ritz Junction, the Redco flats around Ritz Junction was also engulfed in fire. A couple of weeks or so ago, we also saw that some parts of some markets in the Ashanti region has also been engulfed by fire, as well as Accra. Well, it's beginning to look like the Ghana Fire Service is receiving a lot of distress calls around fire, and we'll try and have a conversation as to fire security, fire safety, what we should do at our homes, because most often these fires erupt out of electrical failures.
Honestly, I'm seeing something very worrying in this video, where we see only one truck.
Right.
If there's 6 homes, Ghana Fire Service came with 1 truck. So are we really equipping this?
Yeah.
Because they can't.
So the Ghana Fire Service has faced an existential problem for decades, and the fact that they have little to no hydrants, the water tankers, to fill and then bring to them, and at times, even though they have them, they tell you that the availability of water to douse the fire becomes a problem. So, like you said, they are not having enough resources and equipment to make sure that these situations are brought under control. But we would keep you updated as and when progress is made with regards to the investigations and update you subsequently. Now, away from that, let's turn our focus to the utilities sector, where the Electricity Company of Ghana has defended its proposal to increase electricity tariffs by 224% over the 2025-2029 period. Now, the company is seeking to raise the distribution service charge, that's the DST1, from 19 pesos per kilowatt hour to 61 Ghana pesos per kilowatt hour. According to the ECG, the adjustment is necessary to restore the financial viability of its operations, sustain distribution services, and fully recover investment costs. Now, ECG stressed that the increase is critical to ensuring reliable power delivery and long-term sustainability in the distribution network. Meanwhile, the Ghana Water Company Limited has requested regulatory approval for a 281% increase in its water tariff, proposing a jump from 5 cedis 28 per Ghana cedis per cubic metric to 20 cedis 90 pesos per cubic meter. Now, if granted by the Public Utilities Regulatory Commission, that's the PURC, the adjustments will apply during the 2025-2029 regulatory period. Now, the Ghana Water Company Limited explained that the sharp hike is necessary to clear its debt overhang and cope with the rising operational costs, particularly the pollution of raw water sources and foreign exchange pressures affecting the purchase of imported equipment and chemicals. Now, we know the PRC had an engagement with these stakeholders yesterday. Take a listen to Nana Yajantua.
Was taken in 2022. The utilities came with their submissions. The PRC gave a tariff, and upon that basis today they are going to tell us what they used that money for, how it benefited the system and benefited the consumer, and also how thus far how they are going to use whatever we have given to them or we are going to give to them. Whatever we are doing here today is legal, is steeped in law. We are not just doing it out of a vacuum. So today we are going through a legal process, and this legal process would ensure that the right thing is done. As we sit here, the modalities will be that you ask your questions, you note your questions, and you are allowed to ask questions that are very relevant to the subject. You know there's a lot of commentary going out there. Sometimes it's unfortunate, you cannot stop it. But these commentaries are also part of the process. Utility service provision in this country is very essential. Yesterday I said something, especially with electricity. The cost of unserved energy is expensive. So we need to keep the lights on. We need to ensure that we have electricity for industry, for the economy to run, for domestic use, for consumers to be comfortable, and it needs a lot of work. The quality of service is key, but we have a very difficult work to do. Tipping the balance between ensuring that the service is of good quality and also ensuring that the utility is financially viable. It is the process of financial viability that we are here today, to ensure that they spend prudently, but they also have adequate finances to be able to let the wheels of electricity and water run. When the ES was speaking, he said something about...
That was Nana Yajantua speaking at the Public Regulatory Utilities Commission that met the stakeholders seeking to increase their tariffs. We know the Ghana Water Company Limited is seeking to increase its tariffs, and the Electricity Company of Ghana also seeking to increase by 224%. Well, we'll keep you updated on the progress of this particular development as stakeholders begin to dialogue. But away from that, let's turn our focus to the Ashanti region, where an assembly member in Mpatwom, a mining community in the Ashanti region, has been shot dead following a violent clash between some community members and security officials of Asanko Mines on Tuesday, September 8, 2025. Now, the deceased Samuel Dankwa, assembly member of Abuabo died on the spot from gunshot wounds, with 2 other residents sustaining various forms of injuries. Now, eyewitness reports that the incident was triggered after youth had accused security personnel linked to Asanko mines of killing a miner a day prior to this incident. In anger, residents mounted barricades, cutting off major roads in demand for answers and justice. Now, this is some residents who spoke to the media. Take a listen. Of the assembly member in the Abuabo community in the Ashanti region, following some tensions between security officials and youth in the area. We know that as at now, the security deployment in the area has been increased. We'll keep you updated, especially what the stance of the Minister for Interior is, given the fact that in recent days and recent weeks, we've seen some rise in unrest, clashes between military and the youth in some parts of the country. Well, we'll keep you updated on this particular development. But now let's turn our focus to the courts, where the Bono Regional Chairman of the New Patriotic Party, Kwame Bafo, popularly known as Abronye DC, has been remanded into police custody. This was after he was arraigned before the Accra Circuit Court 9 earlier yesterday, September 9, 2025. Now, he has been remanded into police custody and is set to reappear on Friday, 12th September 2025. According to the Ghana Police Service, Abronye was arrested on September 8 under charges of offensive conduct conducive to the breach of the peace. He was brought before the Accra Circuit Court yesterday, where bail was denied by the presiding judge. The legal action follows Abronye's recent political asylum applications to 8 countries, namely Cote d'Ivoire, the United States, France, Italy, Canada, Spain, the United Kingdom, and Germany, citing threats to his safety and political persecution. And let's stay in the courts, because the Accra High Court has ordered lawyers of the former Chief Justice Gertrude Saki Tokonu to follow the proper procedure in withdrawing a case she filed on the 23rd of June 2025, challenging her removal from office. Presiding Judge Justice Eugene Nyandu Nyantei blocked an attempt by her legal team to withdraw the suit orally, insisting they file the necessary processes instead. Now, Justice Tokonu had filed a judicial review application on June 23, 2025, asking the High Court to strike out a petition by a group known as Shining Stars of Ghana. Now, her lawyers argued that the petition was fundamentally flawed, citing that the group lacks registration and the anonymity of its members. During a virtual hearing on Tuesday, September 9, 2025, the Deputy Attorney General, Dr. Justice Remsai, sought leave of the court to move a motion to strike out the case. However, before the court could proceed, the lawyer for the former Chief Justice, Kwabena Edu Kisi, informed the court that he had received instructions from his client to withdraw the application. In response, Dr. Justice Remsai expressed disappointment at the manner in which Justice Tokonu's lawyers approached the court. Dr. Justice Remsai therefore prayed the court to take appropriate action against the counsel for the former Chief Justice. Mr. Edu Kisi pleaded with the court for a brief adjournment to follow the right process. Now, Justice Nyandu Nyantei then ordered the lawyer for the former Chief Justice to file the necessary processes to discontinue the case and adjourn proceedings indefinitely. Well, now that proceedings have been adjourned indefinitely, you want to stay glued to MX24 for more updates on the progress of the challenge being posed by the former Chief Justice Gertrude Tokonu. Away from that, let's turn our focus to the ministries, where the Minister for Interior, Mohammed Muntaka Mubarak, has revealed that over 65% of Ghanaians who fled to the neighboring Ivory Coast following the Gbiniyiri conflict have returned home. Now, speaking at a press conference in Accra, the minister said ongoing peace-building efforts by the government and traditional authorities are being followed to restore confidence among displaced residents. He assured the government that the government remains committed to bringing lasting peace to Gbiniyiri and surrounding areas, noting that the security forces continue to maintain order and mediation efforts advance.
8,000 plus. But I can tell you, as we speak today, more than 65% have returned home. Yet the biggest concern we have is our colleagues and compatriots across the borders. Many are coming back, but we want to even facilitate that and make it even faster. In the Bole district, in the Swala, Tuna, Kalba, a lot of cooperation is coming. Since we met Yagwamra, his chiefs are cooperating, the youth are cooperating. So we hope that, we have given ourselves, maybe by the end of the month or by the time the committee finishes its work, we should be able to get largely almost everybody back home.
And that was the Minister for Interior, Mohammed Muntaka Mubarak, speaking about the return of 65 residents who were, displaced due to the Gbiniri conflict in the Savannah region. Well, they have returned home. He says the security has been increased and advanced in the area. We'll keep you updated on the progress of this, as well as the progress of the committee, as the committee inaugurated, the 7-member committee inaugurated by the minister, has begun its work and has been given a 30-day ultimatum to come up with findings and bring up some lasting solutions to restoring peace within the enclave. We'll bring you updates subsequently as and when the progress takes place. But now let's bring you updates about what is happening today at the presidency, as President John Dramani Mahama is set to host a presidential media encounter today, Wednesday, September 10, 2025, at the presidency. Now, the engagement is expected to provide a platform for President Mahama to interact with the Ghanaian public through the media on pressing national issues, policies, ongoing projects, and his Resetting Ghana agenda. Trust MX24 to bring you updates as and when this live proceeding starts. And if you want us to ask your questions for you, well, we'll gladly do so. You're part of the show and a part of the public and the media. So share with us your questions. If you have the opportunity to meet the president today, what questions would you be asking him? What areas would you want the president to focus on? What's your message to the president this morning? Let us know. We'll gladly read your comments and messages to the president and also on the show to the rest of the world. Away from that, the Tema Regional Police Command has arrested 4 suspects in possession of 315 compressed parcels of substances believed to be Indian hemp. According to the police public affairs unit, the suspects identified as Nuru Sali, age 44, Pius Chukuma, 49, Mustafa Umar, 18, and Abubakar Amaya, 23, were apprehended during an operation at the Community 1 industrial area on Monday, September 8, 2025. Police say the parcels were concealed in the type of a trunk with registration number GN729116. The vehicle has since been impounded as investigations continue. Meanwhile, the Regional Police Command has commended the arresting officers for what it describes as their professionalism and swift action in preventing what could have been a significant drug-related offense. Authorities are urging the public to continue assisting in the fight against drug trafficking by reporting suspicious activities to the nearest police station. Now, the suspects remain in police custody, assisting with ongoing investigations. Now, the police put out a statement early this morning. Let's walk you through the details of that statement. It says, okay, well, for the full details of this particular statement, you want to visit mx24online.com, where the full details would be available for your consumption. But essentially, 4 suspects have been arrested in connection to possessing some 315 compressed parcels suspected to be Indian hemp. And like we said earlier, happening today at the presidency is the media encounter between the media and President John Dramani Mahama, and by extension, the general public. Like I asked earlier, if you had the opportunity to meet the president, what questions would you ask the president, or which areas would you ask him to focus on 9 months in his administration? You share your thoughts and comments with us. Remember, the page is MX24GH on all platforms. But before I go, I want to wish my mother, Eunice Esikole, a happy birthday. May she continue to grow. May she continue to live and enjoy the fruits of her labor. This message is coming from Justine and I. We love you. But that's all for the morning news on the AM Club. My name is Augustine Adam Probity Saint. Do enjoy the rest of the show.
There we go. There we go. From all of us to you, Mommy, happy birthday. You've raised a fantastic young boy, so it says a lot about who you are. We're yet to meet you, but we really appreciate the work you've done on this young man. A fantastic young man, and you should be proud. And so we celebrate you for the hard work you put into raising a boy. Because raising a boy is not a joke. It's not for the faint.
That's all she knows.
To be able to raise a fine young man like this You're a legend. We need to celebrate you. Happy birthday, Mommy. God bless you. Thank you so much, Augustine, for coming through. Now you visit the MX24 app to catch up on all the fun and excitement of the AM Club shows, featuring engaging conversations, thrilling live segments, and exclusive content you do not want to miss out on. It's time for us to get into the world of sports right here on the AM Club.
Visit www.mx24online.com for news, exclusive behind-the-scenes videos, up-to-the-minute sports updates, and the latest broken pen stories now. Experience more of MX24 Online. Visit mx24online.com today. MX24. Fun, fearless, and factual.
Welcome back to the AM Club right here on MX24. My name is Miriam Udwa-Kumenta. We're getting straight into the world of sports. Well, in our first story, Ghanaian sprinters Benjamin Azamati and Joseph Polamwa will lead the team to the 2025 World Athletics Championship in Tokyo. Azamati will compete in the 100 meters and 4x100 meters, while Amwa will compete in the 4x100 meters. Abdul Rashid Saminu, national 100-meter record holder, will make his World Championships debut, breaking the national record with a 9.84 clocking. Ibrahim Fusaini will run the 200-meter and 4x100-meter relay, while Barnabas Aga is part of the relay squad. Now, the squad also includes Rose Amwenima Yeboah, a two-time NCAA medalist, and Alex Amankwa, a national record holder in the 800-meter. Ghana has not won a World Cup championship medal since 2005. Now, Bafana took another crucial step towards qualifying for the 2026 FIFA World Cup after holding Nigeria to a 1-1 draw at the Free State Stadium in Bloemfontein yesterday. Bafana head coach Hugo Broos believes defender Mbezekeli Mbokazi should move to Europe due to his impressive performance for the club and country. Mbokazi has gained promotion from the Orlando Pirates DSTV Diski Challenge squad and has won 3 senior international caps.
In Belgium, name me a Senegal player, a Cameroon player, an Ivory Coast player, they tell you. So the African player is not known, even when he's good. But he has to go out. And maybe the PSL teams will not be happy to hear that. But it has, look at a guy like Bokazi. This guy has to go to Europe. He's 19 years old. You see the way he's playing is like he has already 10 years experience on this level. It's his third game with the national team. Third game, you see how he's playing. So again, let's hope that some players can do the step next year. It will be good for South African football, believe me.
Now, away from that, England beat Serbia 5-0 as the Thomas Tuchel's team took on a strong performance throughout in the Serbian capital to strengthen their hold in their qualifying group and taking a major step closer to securing the place at the next summer's FIFA World Cup in North America. England's Noni Madueke and Makwahi reflected on a good night in Belgrade after helping the Three Lions to an impressive 5-0 win over Serbia and also registering first goals for their country.
Yeah, no, I'm delighted for the team performance, for the win. I think it was a really, really top performance today, and yeah, thank God that I was able to score the first goal, and yeah, just a top day overall.
Thomas has talked about fearlessness and intensity and freedom. Did we see that in your goal?
Yeah, it was a great flick from Morgan, and as soon as it broke for me, I had one thought in my head, which was to go as fast as I could to the goal and then compose myself for the finish. So yeah, really happy.
To see the ball go in the net for your first England goal?
Yeah, no, great feeling, of course. Something you work for and you dream of when you're a lot younger, and then for it to come to fruition today is a great feeling.
Well, how have the last 8 days been for you? Because it's been some 8 days.
It's been great.
Coming to England as well, because was it easy coming to the England camp after what happened?
It's always easy coming here. Got such a good group of players, good group of staff, you know, all working towards one goal. And so, yeah, really enjoyable. Always good to be here.
And how do you sum up the goal then, your first goal for England?
Just over the moon. Just like Noni said, I reiterate what he said, fantastic feeling. Like you say, you work really hard growing up, so to score a goal for your country is the best feeling.
Does it feel like the start of something, this? Because there's been a bit of maybe a tentativeness to the start of the Thomas Tuchel era, but this feels like it's something.
Tonight, I'd say we've already started, to be honest. Like it's been a lot of good camps, to be honest. I think this performance in particular is the one that's the standout. But yeah, we just hope to carry this on. But like you say, this is the standard, so hopefully we can carry this on.
Well, Greece secured an 87-76 win over Lithuania to reach the Eurobasket semi-finals thanks to Gianni's 29 points and his younger brother Kostas 4 blocked shots. Gianni's free throws in the final minutes helped Greece secure the victory, setting up a last 4 matchup with Turkey. Greece is a 2-time Eurobasket champion, having won the tournament in 1987 and 2005. Well, that's it for sports right here on the AM Club. You're always welcome to visit the MX24 app to catch up on all the fun and excitement of the AM Club shows, featuring engaging conversations, thrilling live segments, and exclusive content you do not want to miss out on. Also, catch up with all the fun and breaking news stories, sports, and business insight on mx24online.com. Now it's time for us to dive deep into the world of entertainment and showbiz right here on the show.
Visit www.mx24online.com for news, exclusive behind-the-scenes videos, up-to-the-minute sports updates, and the latest broken pen stories now. Experience more of MX24 Online. Visit mx24online.com today. MX24. Fun, fearless, and factual.
morning, Ghana. You're welcome to Entertainment News segment right here on the AM Club Coffee Daily. My name is Daphne Flashy, and anytime you see me, be rest assured that I'm bringing you everything in entertainment in Ghana, in Africa, and beyond. With me here, listen, you're not missing out on anything. Good morning, lady in red. I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm blessed.
I'm glad. You look amazing. I like the roses. I like everything. And roses are red, violets are blue. In life, it's me and you. Forever and never. Amen.
You really took this love thing seriously when you came into this world, didn't you?
I love love. I've never shied away from that.
Yeah?
Exactly.
May love find you.
Amen.
And continuously find you.
As if yeah, okay. That's for another day. Anyway.
What's in the world of entertainment?
Let's quickly get into it. Now look at who is story. I don't know. Let me clear my teeth for this.
Because you looked like you were just about starting with violence. Tone down.
Okay.
It's a cool Wednesday morning.
Who was it?
Iron your chest. Now let's go.
Let me give you an example. If you and I had a falling out.
It shall never be. Use
over
another example.
But
if somebody and somebody had a falling out.
Okay. So if someone and someone had a falling out, Jay is not here. So let me see.
If you and Jay.
If never.
Oh, so who are you going to use as an example?
Okay. So if you and someone had a falling out, right? And you've had a falling out for a long time, and you guys have been beefing here and there. You throw jabs at this one, you throw jabs at this one. Then the other person got into trouble for something, or the other person was called to Yoko. And now you go make a song, and then you put words like, my properties will never be called for Yoko. Are you throwing jabs at the person or not? Or for the outsiders looking in, don't you think the first thing they're going to say is you're throwing jabs at the person?
One thing I've learned in this life is if you feel so comfortable laughing at someone at their lowest, be watching your back. Because the way the world is, you're going to get your... There's nothing more painful than being beaten while you're on the floor.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter what the differences are. That's why even the older people, like our old men and women, will tell you that when you're fighting with someone and something, they lose someone or they lose something, the fight automatically ends. You need to show up for them. Because the next fight is coming to yours, right? And so there's also the adage I recently just heard that if you go meet someone beating your neighbor, or if you go find a sebo, that's a lion, on your friend, don't say sorry fi so. Catch and say sorry fi so. Because the next thing you might see is free so about so. It's kind of say sorry for you, so I'm not sorry for we now say it's not coming to you. And so for me, in my opinion, that's a low blow. Because I know what you're talking about. It's a low blow. It wasn't necessary. I'm totally done your song without having to include that painful aspect of the person's life. So if the person comes back and throws more dust, because we all have our small something under the. That's why we are careful laughing at another person at their lowest, because you don't never know what anybody.
Careful, right?
So it was a low blow for me.
It was a low blow.
Don't think I'm gonna be.
So the naive people that are saying that everybody could be called to Yoko, he's not the only person that was called to Yoko. Are you kidding me? Because you know for sure that this person and this person have been beefing for years. And so if he actually puts it in a song, please don't be naive. Don't be acting
How do you use that word carefully? I would because Chamamutimi was called to Yoko. There's so many people that were called to Yoko. The establishing factor is that he already has existing wahala with this person that was part of the people that were called to Yoko.
Yoko, yeah.
So in your mind, you would say that, was that a job to him? But there were so many other successful people that we know, including those who were expedited out of the country to go and face jail term outside. He could be having issues with Dada Joe. He could be having issues with Kofi Bibi now or Moche no. You know, he could be having beef with all these people, right? And these people happen to be in a shutter circle. So maybe it's not directly to shatter or anything of that sort. And so I wouldn't say that it's a naive comment because, again, fact on the ground, she wasn't the only person that was called to Yoko. Shema to me could be another torture for the man. Do you know what I mean? So again, I would use that word carefully, and I'm not forcing you to. I would use that word carefully because facts on the ground is you're not the only person that was called to Yoko. And being called to Yoko is a situation that nobody wants to. So he could have said that, okay, after all that I've seen happen to other people, Allah will lie, me, my own property will not be called to Yoko, and I chose to put in a song. If we take it personal, that's on us. Because all these things are perceptions. It's you and your thoughts, and so you can't really say that for a fact this is a person. But for the existing race between the two of them, you would not associate
that would be the first thing that you would think. Exactly.
Absolutely.
Well, let's get into it. Now, Ghanaian dancehall rivals Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale are at it again with Stonebwoy's latest song, Deeper, sparking controversy. Fans believe the song's lyrics, My Property No Go Look for Yoko, are a dig at Shatta Wale's recent troubles with the Economic and Organized Crime Office over a luxury Lamborghini linked to a $4.7 million scam. Now, Shatta Wale was detained by Yoko in August and released on 5 million cedis bail with conditions to report at Yoko 3 times a week. The long-standing feud between the two dancehall icons have been reignited, with many interpreting Stonebwoy's lyrics as a jab at Shatta Wale's legal woes. The rivalry was dominated online discussions, with fans accusing Stonebwoy for clout chasing and others defending his artistic expression. Do you think that maybe we are also the problem? We are also trying to read meaning into it, and then it starts boiling each other up, and
Absolutely.
then absolutely. Well, let's get into our next story. There is, should I say there's trouble or there's no trouble? I don't know what it is, but Zimbabweans are not happy, and I'm sure you've heard it by now. Now, ex-Big Brother star, Big Brother Africa star Pokello is now married to son of President of Zimbabwe as a second wife. Now, Zimbabweans don't understand why she had such a lavish 40th birthday party. Now, she celebrated her birthday party in different countries. And then also the fact that the outfits, the private jets, the lavish lifestyles, and people are saying that while nurses are struggling for their income, why is your son's wife having such a lavish lifestyle? And I think that this is, they're entitled to that question. But then again, I've always thought about it like, if, you're related to a president or something, I mean,
Okay, so if you know Pokello, and I'm surprised that, we're getting these questions, because Pokello before Big Brother and after Big Brother, as he was dating our brother, and all the, the faces that we've seen of Pokello, she's lived a lavish life. She's lived a very, very, very flashy life. She's been doing this private jet before the marriage, and I'm sure it's because she was such a high female, and that's why she even was. I mean, the president's son was attracted to her or whatever. She's been doing this. And again, you want to be careful when you are married to a government official, because everything of yours will be connected to the public
government and public.
So I think there's a backlash you'll be able to survive. But no, nobody can come and tie the progress of the country to her success or the lifestyle she lives. Nobody can do that. Nobody can do that.
Yeah, because I quite remember, like, after Big Brother Africa, she was signing deals and getting deals here and there, and then also the fact that she dated our brother here had a lot of. Be careful.
Careful. I mean, yeah. I'm just saying that, I think it's just another struggling economy finding who to blame for their struggling economy.
But if a struggling economy is a struggling economy, who are they supposed to blame? Is it not the head?
Is she part of the head? Which part of the head does she belong to? She's only wife to the son, and per structures, the son is not even a position in a presidency. Being the son of a president is not a position. It's not. And so nobody pays the son of the president. I mean, unless, of course, he's occupying a government position. as the son of the president, you can now attribute whatever their spendings are to government coffers. Government has probably not, I don't know about the son, but from what I know, there's no position like president's son.
Very much aware, yeah.
That's a president. So you can't say that it's government money they are shopping.
It's true, because if anything should happen in Ghana here, we are not going to blame Sharaf and then...
What is Sharaf's position in government again?
Exactly.
So I don't see where the wahala is. And then there's also they'll say reality check. Oh, okay, so is the president. Of course, he will give money to his son. Were you there? Were you there? I mean, so me, I don't see where the conversation is coming from. Really and truly, if you knew Pokello before now, for you to be taking this easy, when you're associated to government, there's certain things you cannot just do. You see, because it then begins to bring questions around as to whether what the source of your income is. Just have something. It doesn't also stop you from living your life. Pokello has, like I said, Pokello has always been a social media person.
Right.
She's been a socialite. She's been in spaces where, she's a public figure. So I don't see where the wahala is, quite honestly. I don't see, and it's her 40th. You only turn 41 in your life.
Exactly. So go all out or go home.
Go Poix. Live your life.
40th birthday celebration in a grand lifestyle in Italy, Lake Como on social media. The former Big Brother star treated over a dozen friends to high-end gifts, including Louis Vuitton perfumes, and flaunted her wealth with designer shopping sprees and Emirates first-class flights. Now, her post, including one caption, "I woke up feeling like Oprah today," drew criticisms for insensitivity amidst Zimbabwe's economic crisis, where millions struggle with inflation, unemployment, and poverty. Now, critics questioned the source of her wealth, giving her a connection to the powerful Mnangagwa family, and accused her of shamelessly flaunting her wealth. Many Zimbabweans took to social media asking how she could afford such luxury when basic necessities like nurses are unable to afford many things, including nurses and teachers. So that's what she said.
So because of one lifestyle.
I mean, why are you waking up feeling like Oprah? When
the whole economy is suffering because Pokello is living a life. Oh man, our leaders can do way better.
Can I tell you that this is how human beings are? Whatever you do, they'll talk. Imagine if Pokello if Pokello was low key during her 40th. I'm sure people will also say, "What's wrong? Is she broke?" And so you can't just win, Charlie. You can't just win.
I mean, listen. If our leaders did well with us and with our economies, we won't be worried about what another person does or another person who's connected to them does. Because so the substantial issue is what the economy of Zimbabwe is looking like, which is warranting these kind of unnecessary attacks on somebody who is not connected to it. If the economy was great and the people were living a great life, what do they care about? Pokello dropping her baby on the sea. They couldn't be bothered. So there's a substantial issue that needs to be addressed. If they work on that, people can live their lives peacefully without having to be attacked for no reason.
Exactly. Well, let's move away from that, and we're talking about Fela Kuti here. Now, Femi Kuti, his son, and also his grandson actually spoke about the fact that their dad actually died poor. Now, I was shocked when I saw the video. I was like, what do you mean? Because this is the pioneer of Afrobeats. This is the man that started it all. Brings us back to the conversation where, why is it that every person or every legend is struggling? Or every legend struggled before they passed away. Now, I get it. He had 14 wives, lots of kids. I mean, sharing the money and she taking care of fees, I guess it. But with the amount of work that Fela Kuti did for us in the industry, taking Africa, putting it in the faces that Africa has good music and we are still benefiting from it, come on.
Again, another word I would be careful to use would be every legend. Because there are people who have done very well for themselves.
Most legends I know are always
but that's not all our legends that we have.
Right. Okay.
Maybe the word I would have used would be most of them.
Okay.
And then there's also the bit where, Daphne, those times, some of them did the music for the passion of it.
Oh.
If you listen
Not
to
to make
Fela
money,
Kuti and the agenda he was on, telling people don't make money from those things. He was speaking to power. He was addressing issues that power will not allow him to. These people, they don't make money. Who is going to put their money in your music that criticizes? The people who have the money, you're criticizing them. You're speaking to the illegalities in the systems. How are you going to benefit from that? So then there was not a properly set out system where like there's a revenue generation structure developed for these brands. So good. So that is a contributing factor. Because when Osibisa was Osibisa, there was no proper...
I get what you're saying. Like, I mean, now there are structures. You have your manager, you have your road manager,
you
have
how
your
to
finance,
save.
and then you have different places that are bringing you money. Social media, then also streaming platforms.
And then there's also the way there's a bit where if you're an activist and you're an activist musician, some brands are scared to associate with you.
Okay.
You see, so even if there was that in the past, because during the time I don't know whether there was brand endorsement for them, but even if there was that, he wouldn't have benefited from it because these are humans that are going to be addressing. There are people you're addressing in these your songs, and it's stepping on structure, like stepping on authority, and those things they don't give people money. So I don't think that I'm surprised that he went down, broke, as his children are saying. But I think that that's where our work begins. So we make sure that our big names now, the Davidos, the Wizkids, the Sarkodie and co, will not go down like their predecessors did. They have to learn from this and do better.
That's what it is. Now, Fela Kuti, the Afrobeat legend, lived a life of stark contrast to his fame. Despite his hit songs like Jeune Coucou topping charts, his family struggled to afford basic necessities. Now, his son, Femi Kuti, a Grammy-nominated musician, revealed that they lived in extreme poverty during his childhood, with Fela often unable to afford food for his kids. Femi's son, Made Kuti, echoed this, stating that Fela died poor despite occasionally earning massive amounts from successful shows. According to Made, Fela would often return from a show, open a box of money and tell people to take what they needed, showcasing his generosity and commitments to community over personal wealth. This portrayal highlights Fela's values, prioritizing his art and people over financial gain, leaving behind a legacy richer than gold. Okay, now this is very...
So you see, again, back to structure. If he had a manager or people who manage his finance, maybe they would say that, yes, do charity, but save something for you and your children because you have so many of them. Then maybe there was a manager, but that's just who he was. There are people who don't care about money. I know a very powerful man who never used a smartphone. He doesn't own a smartphone. And some people are just like that. And unfortunately, for them, you thought they died in poverty, but for them, they might have lived in their minds or in their heart, lived a very rich life and a full life. So he's gone. The honest lies on them to live a better one.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I guess that's where we go to.
Exactly. Like, maybe when you get money, make sure you open the box so that I come and take what I
want.
want.
I shan't.
I shan't.
Shouldn't shy, shall I shy? No, never.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed yourself this morning. We helped you start your morning right. To be updated with all of the news, both Africa, internationally, make sure you stick with us on our social media pages on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, every social media page at MX24. My name is Daphne Flashley, and enjoy the rest of the show with Miriam Ansah. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Daphne, for coming through with those entertainment stories. Now, away from that, Telecel Cash, your secure and convenient cash platform is still offering the lowest charges ever. Even better, sending money from Telecel Cash to Telecel Cash, still free on the Telecel Play app. So whether you're paying school fees or sending cash to me, send the keke, okay? Find my number and send the keke, okay? Remember, you can make payments on to all other networks. Anywhere cash transfer is accepted as means of payment. Remember, you can make payments on all of these platforms as well. Dial *110# to download or download the Telecel Play app today. Now send the keke. Also, Telecel has more for you, right? More data, same price. Telecel allocation, bundle allocation has been. We have actually reviewed that, and now it offers 10% more data at the same old price. So in addition to your favorite 400 Ghana cedis data bundle allocation has increased from 190 GB to 250 GB and does not expire. This means that you get to enjoy more data at no extra cost, right? Simply dial *700# or *530# to access a variety of unbeatable data deals on Telecel. Don't miss out on these enhanced offers. Stay connected with Telecel today. Telecel, connecting energies. Now that's it for our Coffee Daily segment, proudly brought to you by Cowboy Coffee. We're moving straight to Fashion Wednesday, and it's going to be a great conversation here on the show. Stay with us.
Visit www.mx24online.com for news, exclusive behind-the-scenes videos, up-to-the-minute sports updates, and the latest broken pen stories now. Experience more of MX24 Online. Visit mx24online.com today. MX24. Fun, fearless, and factual.
Rent back with the beer open. Come on, come see what? Wait, this guy. My friend, see before.
It's the Telecel Too Much Money promo. Win cash daily, weekly, and a grand prize of 1.2 million Ghana cedis. Just reload or buy a bundle with Telecel Cash to earn points and stand a chance to win big. Dial *500# or visit the Telecel Play app to opt in and start winning in the Telecel Too Much Money promo. Terms and conditions apply. This promo is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform.
When is campaign? If you're a baby, many schedule no. If you know, meto etiaka. Inti ene, uno ba no mpe baby amobeda. Oh, no abeka. You did too much money. No matter.
Telecel, connecting energies.
Charlie, you've sent me a box of empty Cowbell coffee sachets.
Babe, those are Cowbell coffee promo sachets.
Oh, for the Cowbell coffee with you every moment promo. I could win that new MacBook I've always wanted. Or win Netflix subscriptions.
Or that vacation you've been waiting for.
Just submit 10 of these sachets to reveal a unique code printed on the inside. Dial to input your unique code.
Or you can scan the QR code, which takes you to a microsite where you can input your 10 unique codes from the sachet.
Your phone number is your entry, which makes you stand a chance of winning so many prizes.
Wait, want to know my fave?
Brand new Suzuki Jimny SUV.
Check out the website for more info.
This advert is FDA approved. This promo is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform.
Hey, so mommy, who is going to do my day jollof?
Oh, Kwame. You know our secret, right?
Yeah. Efia. Yes, me. I've got it.
Now add your Chino jollof mix.
The perfect blend of tomatoes, pepper, and fine herbs and spices to ensure a consistent taste every time. And there you have it, your original Ghana jollof.
Jollof so good.
Jollof so good. Tasty, yeah.
What is going on here?
Enjoy jollof the Ghana way. Gino jollof is made with the perfect blend of tomatoes, pepper, and fine herbs and spices to ensure a consistent taste every time.
This advert is FDA approved.
This will taste so good. Hope it's good for me too.
This is Coca Instant Noodles. Come join us.
Coca Instant Noodles. It's so delicious.
You girls are now come. Don't tell us we are late. Wow. Coca Instant Noodles. I have the vegetable flavor. chicken flavor and the spice.
I love
and
it.
And the taste. Oh my god.
So delicious.
For bulk purchase, contact 0536 930956 or 0266 721234. This advert is FDA approved.
Hi, my name is Ricky. I'm a TV host and a self-styled chef. Cooking is my ultimate passion and it's something I would say it's my calling. Now, for those who cook a lot like me, there's one fact they'll always state. Ingredients decide how tasty your food is. And for me, the game-changing ingredients is water. Tap water at the moment is not the best option considering what's going on in the country. Also, such as water can taste weird and produce too much waste, so it's a no-no for me. My number one choice for cooking is Jibu water. Cooking with Jibu water enhances the flavor of your food. And it's not just that. Unlike other brands where you have to pour it from a heavy bottle, the 20-liter dispenser bottle comes with a tap that makes things so easy. So you see how simple it is with Jibu? Cooking with Jibu gives you big flavors and great taste without all the stress. Remember to cook with Jibu.
Jibu, transforming opportunity to thrive.
Once upon a time, in the heart of Accra, a man in his fancy car sought directions. But oh, the Ghanaian way.
Hello, bro. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Can you please show me where the Presby Church is? Oh, sure. Go straight. 10 left at the big mango tree with the broken branches with most of the mangoes falling. Right after that tree, there is a watches cellar. If you reach, ask there. Anybody will show you.
When the Black Stars take to the field, every Ghanaian becomes a coach. Why Fatika want to be dribble? The coach must go. The sacred cue for our beloved Gobe. As we wait patiently, rehearsing the perfect vibe.
Mami Gobe nubi, the cocono. One Garino.
These, my dear ones, are some few moments that makes our Ghana truly special.
And as we share these stories, let us also remember a plate of lele rice, connecting our hearts through the flavors of our culture. Lele rice, ye nimno free tete. This advert is FDA approved.
Kumasi, are you ready? Rapperholic, The Homecoming, September 27th, Baba Yara Stadium. 100 CDs for regular, 300 CDs VIP, and 500 CDs for VVIP. Get your tickets at www.rapperholic.com or dial *714*666# on all networks. For tables, call 0246-210-594. Sponsored by The Luckiest. Supported by Lamborghini Energy Drink, GMX and Shaxi, our media partners. And powered by Momo from MTN.
Another year dawns, another season begins. A season of shaping, of polishing, and of becoming. Your chosen will be tested, groomed, shaped, pushed to their limits, until only the radiance rise. As the weeks go by, the pressure will rise because every task is crafted to mold raw gems into diamonds. This is not a fairy tale. To wear the crown and win the enviable prizes, one must have grit, grace, and of course, your support through votes. One question lingers. Who will win and reign as the most radiant queen? Miss Malaika Ghana, a radiant season, premiering Sunday, 7th September, showing on MX24, Sunday, 9 p.m.
The all-new season of your favorite evening talk show is here.
You need to work to be able to get what you want.
Can I say get what? I said,
If a man understands that the woman's makeup, sexual makeup, is not same as mine, I need it every 2 days. In fact, some men need it every day.
With more laughter, inspiration, and powerful conversations with progressive women than ever before.
They are my brothers, they are my friends.
In trying to please people, you begin to lose yourself. You get to a point where you don't even know who you are anymore. And then people start to define you.
This season, we're diving deeper into real-life issues affecting women, unfiltered and raw. We're addressing challenges faced by women in our society.
I'm like, how do I want to be in a place where I wake up every day and I have marks, my face is swollen, or something has happened to me some way or the other, and I'm supposed to be covering up and giving an excuse for someone who's doing that to me? It doesn't feel good.
Join us every week as we sit down with incredible women, each with their own stories to share.
If you read my caption, that was
I brought you here to have an interview, and that's what we're going to do. Stories that will move you, challenge you, and leave you thinking long after the show.
Owning your sexuality is understanding and being aware of your individual energy. It's more than the physical, it's the energies that you also come with into this universe.
From the triumphs to the struggle, we're covering it all.
At the point where I realized that my auntie needed some particular help, I said no. I have to stand up and talk about mental health.
Get ready for thought-provoking conversations, inspiring guests, and a whole lot of heart. This is The Dish, where women lead the conversation. Don't miss out. The Dish is presented by Epiglow.
Be legend.
KNIILANTE.
It's a decision.
Love me.
Amazing.
On the show, I am John Jermaine.
Welcome to Building Bites, where Ghana's tech stories come to life. We're on a mission to tell relevant stories about Ghana's tech ecosystem. Stories that inform, inspire, and ignite growth and innovation. We speak to the builders behind Ghana's favorite startups.
There's a popular conception that AI is going to replace engineers.
I had never developed an application before because I was coming from data science, now learning software. I literally went like, oh, by the way, I can build this app for you guys in 3 months.
We are not just a podcast, we are a platform, a community, and a catalyst for growth.
The market is very saturated. Everyone is a fintech now.
Yeah.
Even a photocopy center in Pillar 2, they say they are fintech.
We served close to 8 million customers since we launched. Almost all the products that you see on the MTN's mobile money menu are ours in terms of credit.
We are maturing, but we need to fix that. Then we can say we have a matured edtech ecosystem.
This is Building Bytes. Plug in, level up, let's build.
Step into the virtual world with us, where our passion for gaming will produce unparalleled content like you've never seen before. You're welcome to the VGA Esports Show, where we'll be producing top-level esports action and the gaming stories from all around the world.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette.
This is what we want, because without media, people can't hear. And VGA's approach in creating the content, how they put the graphics together, it's much more appealing. And as I said again and again and again, they have documented our space in video, in graphics, in sounds as well.
Long live high school clique. We are more than
Watching me live on High School Click. Don't go nowhere, silly. Watching me live on High School Click. Don't go nowhere, silly.
Okay, you're watching MX24 TV, and this your boy Perez Music. Ciao!
Hi guys, how you doing? This your boy SDK, and I'm here on MX24. It's fun. It's fearless. And it's factual.
What's up, everyone? My name is Adina Thembi, and you're watching MX24. We are fun, fearless, and factual. Get it right.
What's up? My name is Akwabwa, and you guys are watching MX24. Keep watching. I love you.
They say the portion they gave me was unknown. What I will become was never ever told. Now you're watching the beast in me unfold. I'm immortal. Dracula untold. What's up, people? This is your rap goddess, Eno Baroni, and you watching MX24. Keep watching it. One tear, say, dead.
Your songbird Jackie. Keep watching MX24.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Last Minute. You watching MX24.
You know what it is upon our yeah, big shout out to MX24. Keep watching. It's upon our Malians.
Yo, what up? What's up? This be Quasi out there. Keep watching MX24. Keep it locked. D-da-day.
Drink in my hand, I'm vibing. Uber waiting outside. I don't care, I'm still in my towel, dancing in my towel. Hey guys, it's me, your one and only Davi Diva, Black Star Barbie, Feli Nuna, and you're watching MX24. Don't go nowhere, cause Davi Diva Ejeleme says so. Mwah.
From the heart of West Africa, a new wave of talent is rising. This is the Model International 2025, a platform where beauty meets purpose, where confidence meets character, and models are made, not just discovered. Watch contestants from across West Africa compete, learn, and grow through weeks of intense training, industry tasks, and high-fashion runway shows. It's not just about the walk, it's about the presence, the vision, the story behind the face. From photo shoots to styling challenges, cultural showcases of bold runway moments. This is where the next generation of African models take center stage. Fashion, power, transformation. Dial *920*248#. Select option 4 and follow the prompt to purchase a registration form for a cool 100 Ghana cedis only. Or visit www.themodelinternational.com to purchase a form. For more inquiries, call or WhatsApp 0508 906 222. The Model International 2025. Be that model. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
It's too late. It's too late. You lost the good one. Maya Obia, Obia Shami Rainbow.
Exidia. Najua uko ulipo unaumia. Uliniacha mwenyewe sambona unaning'ang'ania. Vimeseji kunitumia. Unanikwaza. Umechelewa. Jimbo lishawahiwa. Umekuwa king'ang'a. Hujui kukataliwa we. It's too late. It's too late. Oh,
It's too late. It's too late. You lost a good one. Maya Obia, Obia Shami Rainbow.
Your pressure be rising. I train no betting it. When you see sexy body, sissy fia me wanessa, me teswana me kosa na me trisa, sa.
bitch. Je t'ai mis dans ma blacklist. Tu veux te rattraper. Pose tu vois my sexy bandit. Mais c'est déjà réglé. New man, new life, new energy, new vibe. J'suis déjà loin, t'as pleuré. Fin du game, j'me suis barré. I don't wanna waste my time. Now you stuck on my audio. I swear I'm done with lies. No more you off my radio. Oh moi t'as die. Trop tard, I'm fine. Now I'm out here to find my home. Me
It's too late. You lost a good one. Maya Obia, Obia Shami Rainbow.
I cross my mind, oh. I no got time to say how I know. All the times where you deceive me online, I know like you had me in my feelings. Person no fear, reason, you don't deserve my love. If you check it now, it's too late and you know fit to come back. Bye, yo. Now I'm living my life, you they look me like bad girl, oh. I'm on to the next, and I'm living my best. Bye to my ex. Bye to my ex. Please don't stress me, I beg.
Step into the world of fashion, where creativity meets innovation and beauty goes hand in hand with style. On Fashion Wednesday, we delve into the journeys of influential voices in the fashion and beauty industries here in Ghana. From emerging designers to seasoned professionals, we explore their stories, their crafts, and vision for fashion's future. Get the inside scoop on the latest trends, expert styling tips, and beauty hacks to elevate your look. Join me every week as we celebrate the art, the passion, and the people behind the scenes who make fashion more than what we just wear. This is Fashion Wednesday, where fashion comes to life. Catch Fashion Wednesday every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. on MX24 TV.
Indeed, it's Fashion Wednesday, and of course, the fashion queen is already seated. We are going to be getting into our conversation this morning. But before we do that, with Jibu Water staying refreshed has never been easier. Jibu Water provides clean, healthy water you can trust as your go-to source for drinking and cooking. With the options of our innovative 20-liter bottles that come with a tap and 18.9-liter bottles, your dispensers will have a breath of new life as clean water, clean and hygienic Jibu Water flows to them for your consumption. Now, whether you need a cool drink to quench your thirst or fresh cooking water to make your meals taste its best, Jibu Water is the answer to your clean water needs. Contact us today on 020-9845-817 or visit our website at www.jibuco.com/gh for more information about our brand, Jibu Water, a better life. Now, I have something I want to hook you up on. Now, for some of you who don't like to cook, who like it easy, right? I have something special for you. It's not that you don't like to cook. Before you can't beat me, you like it easy, right? Okay, so looking for a quick, delicious, and authentic meal that brings the rich flavors right to your table. Try Coca Oriental instant noodles. Unlike other instant noodles, Coca noodles are air dried, not deep fried. Okay, offering you a healthier, flavorful choice. Now, Coca Oriental noodles are available in both sachet and convenient 70-gram cups with a seasoning sachet. Now, for your tasty 70-gram cup, simply add hot water and the seasoning cover for only 2 minutes, right? Then stir and enjoy, whether you prefer original chicken, spicy stir-fried, or original vegetable. Coca has something for everyone. Perfect for busy lifestyles. A student or anyone who loves great taste with convenience. Grab your pack of Coca Oriental instant noodles today and experience the perfect blend of quality, flavor, and heritage. Now, for bulk purchase, call us on 053-6930-956 or 0266-721-234. Coca Oriental noodles are so delicious. Again, it's a Fashion Wednesday, and today we're going to be discussing the guide of corporate styling. Yes. Your host is here.
My name is Dana Edinamkumbe.
Yay! Now, relax. Let me introduce you.
Okay, sure. Please go ahead.
Please take it off. So again, it's another Wednesday to have this conversation, and take us through what we're really discussing this morning. Who our guest is?
So we've seen that some people are not dressing well for their office. So we say we are bringing you somebody to have this beautiful conversation.
Yeah.
He's going to be giving us the guide to corporate styling, and it's not just any kind of corporate styling. You know, we are looking at how fashion is intersecting with the corporate space. You understand? So it's not the regular suits. It is how best we can elevate the suits that you have. Do you understand?
See that? We understand.
Yeah. Okay, and on that note, who else? Who else
Who
can
better?
we have than the... I was going to say the beautiful.
Well, of course I am.
Well, the beautiful, the handsome, one Dapper Jayden.
Give me my flowers.
Did you intentionally call yourself Dapper Jayden?
Yes, very intentional. Yeah. Very, very intentional. Because we all know what that word means. Yeah. It means a gentleman that stands out.
Yeah. And you are a gentleman.
You fly.
I embody that. Thank you, Diana.
And you stand out. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you do.
Listen.
You know, last week we were talking about jewelry, and then we mentioned jewelry for men, and I told you that I like men who go bold with their earrings.
Yes.
So you see, it's not the tiny.
It's not the
No, it's boring.
You
No,
see,
it's boring.
it's boring. Wear big hoops,
Yes, yes. I'm
It's
all
like,
for
wear
that. You
hoops.
see, it's an expression. Like, it's just a level of confidence, But don't worry, we're gonna get into that. Let me know.
Yeah.
Diana, it looks like you haven't noticed my ring, so I'm putting it where it's supposed to be, so you can see.
You should give it to you.
I bought it.
Aww. Oh, but it's really nice.
Yeah, it's really
I like the
cute.
way you accessorize.
Statement,
Plenty
yes.
Thank you. You try. Clap for yourself. Woo! We are learning a lot on the show.
Oh wow. All right. So before you get into your conversation, let me ask him if I'm dressed right for the show. Be honest. Be honest.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't like this question, because
I know, because so sometimes you don't know
what
whether
kind of- only you, okay.
you
She's
should
asking for only
for
you.
herself. Yes,
Yes,
so I'm just gonna
only
critique her. Yes, you are. You are 100% dressed properly for the show.
Thank you.
And I love bold colors, and that is what you're given this morning.
Okay.
To brighten up our TVs.
Yeah. Thank you. So you can carry on with your conversation.
So like, well, was he supposed to say you're not dressed? Like, what will you say?
So
What
what
you
he
feel
would
bad?
what
She
he would
knows I'm
typically
really
say-
honest.
What he would typically say, okay, this would have gone better without this.
Right.
You should take this one out. He would have totally
listen,
done that.
This is outstanding. I love the hues. I mean, once you have a bold color, that's it for me. And you rock it right, that works for me.
That's why you're wearing orange, bent orange.
Yeah.
I see.
All for you.
Thank you. But what exactly would you say is corporate styling, and how would you say we should sort of go beyond what we know, as corporates, as
Yes.
the typical corporate?
I mean, we need to establish the fact that fashion itself is to project our identity. So corporate styling for me is not just an act, it's a process of, wearing the right, suitable, polished, and professional clothes for the working environment. And with that, you need to be very intentional. It doesn't just cover the outfit, it covers the accessories. So I was glad when you mentioned, you made mention of, you projected her accessories. It's about your personal style and your identity. That for me is what is corporate styling. Yes. So professionally suitable clothes, professionally polished, it has to be polished, suitable clothes for the working environment.
But when you say polish, what do you mean by polish?
So, when I say polish, I mean in a layman's understanding, you can't come into a corporate space with your shoes or heels not, tidy, not shine. As a gentleman, you need to polish your shoes. You need to make sure you have a clean shave, you have a clean cut. If you're a lady, your hair must be well braided or well laid. If it's your frontal, it has to be well laid. It has to speak volume. If you're keeping your natural hair like you're doing, it has to be well held. You can come into this space
looking tacky.
Listen, totally unacceptable.
A crime.
Unacceptable. And one thing that I hate so much is gentlemen that wear white socks with black shoe. Jesus Christ.
Why? What did we do wrong? Why?
No, hey, please. This question is even a cardinal sin, because we've actually had conversations about suits, and then the type of shoes that go with suits,
yes,
and the type of socks that go with the shoes that go with the suits.
Yes.
And so, I'm sorry, we can't be going back to this
we can't say this enough.
Whenever I see that, it bothers me so much. It's not a comic show. It's not a comedy show. Not even Bob Okala from back in the... Well, we can leave that to them. Bob Okala was wearing white socks with shoes. That we'll accept, because he was an entertainer.
Who's that?
Bob Okala.
Bob Okala.
You're not him.
Yeah.
Of blessed memories. Right. I love that man. I loved him so much growing up. He brightened up my childhood. So yes, it's totally unacceptable. You need to wear black socks. black is accepted, black socks. Because, so what it does is, your shoes is also it's an accessory. So once you're wearing like a black trouser with, black shoes and then a white socks in between, extremely to the core, So if you're wearing your Brooks, you can do that with your black socks or brown socks. But for me personally, white socks is such a turn off. You can wear your white socks with sneakers.
Yeah.
That's what I do. Sometimes I pull it up, depending on what I'm wearing. When I'm wearing my shorts, it's there. When I'm wearing pants or jot shorts now, it's in there. Socks is a necessity, especially it's just a perfect. It just amplifies the look in a way. So that's why sometimes some daring men also wear colored socks. So you see the green socks, you see the red socks. That's to make a statement. But white is not for shoes for me. Yes.
But you know how you were talking about how fashion and even in the professional setting, whatever you're wearing is sort of a projection of who you are.
Yes.
So does that mean like there are set rules that you still have to follow despite the fact that you are not comfortable with them? And how do you sort of marry those two? The fact that, okay, so we are supposed to wear or dress up like this.
Yeah.
But personally, that's not my style.
I mean, if it's not, I was on a platform somewhere last week and I mentioned that fashion is not just for, it's not for everyone. So if you can't be daring and you want to keep it very minimal, that's acceptable. Being very minimalistic is highly acceptable in a working environment. So if you can't go out like what Mimi is wearing today, like wearing like a bright color today for the morning, and you want to go with like a very, subtle color, brown, beige, ash, cream, nude, that's acceptable. Because even though this is a creative space as well, which for me, if you're in a creative environment, you need to step out. You are stepping out today. You are giving us street style today. Listen,
yes,
it's the detailing beneath there for me. Like that's so cute.
No.
Bold queen. Let's see what you are showing.
Acceptable. Like Anopatutu my street style. That's daring.
Yeah.
That's daring, and it's
but that's Diana though.
I do this, so
really?
You go Monday morning. I'm gonna say neon green.
Yeah,
neon green.
If
I also think that it also depends on the space, as you're saying.
Yes,
so
it's the space as well. Yes,
because I can't wear neon green on a Monday in a bank.
Even yes, also well, that makes sense. But I'm sure if I was working in the bank, me. I wouldn't have been able to control myself. So that's why I won't find myself there. But for certain professions as well, like business professions, like the traditional
corporate environments.
Yes. So let's say talk of the lawyers, bankers. You can't really go all out, because it's like people just perceive you in a certain way. Like, hey, okay, well, Jimmy Sika to, take my case and then Odisika address it. you need to. But I will still go all out. Shout out to Nana Santibedietio. He's a lawyer, but he goes all out with his style.
He does.
So I think maybe it gets to a certain level where now you can be liberal. Now people entrust their cases with you. People love your personality, so you're free to do certain things. Yes. So when it comes to the traditional businesses, you need to just tone it down a bit.
But it has to be clean.
It has to be clean, extremely clean.
But what would you say are some of the key wardrobe staples that we should have? So then let's do men.
Yeah.
Then we do women.
Okay, so for men, of course, you need to have your shoes. You need to have, I think I was reading somewhere as a man, you need to have at least like 4 to 5 shoes, at least. So you have your sneaker, like one sneaker. That's if you can't afford so much. You have your boots, you have your shoe, and then you have your slipper for your kaftans and, very casual looks. Yes, so then, of course, your trousers as well. I'll always advise the socks. So, I mean, the socks, as I mentioned earlier, it just amplifies the look. It's clean. I mean, recently we saw an artist from Nigeria get married, and people weren't sure if he was in socks, or it was a whole controversy.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, okay, why would, on your wedding day, why would you not wear socks? To just complete the look. But for me, I think he had it, but I think it was a bit.
It was lower.
It was, yes, and yes, it was just a bit lower. You know, that is also not acceptable, because the socks is also amplifying the look. It's an accessory, so it needs to be done. We need to see it needs to be worn properly. You know, that's why it has a structure. It has the pad that goes down, then you pull it up. You can't just pimpi and shame. No, it's not right. It's so not right. Yes, and for ladies as well, your accessories. I mean, men also need accessories. So men can do like, you know, minimal chains. I mean, I wear both chains when I'm going for, you know, like very fashion and inclined spaces. But, you know, for TV morning show, I can't wear my chunky, you know, chains.
You still wear a butterfly though?
Because I want to fly. I want to fly and look fly.
Yeah,
I wanted to look fly this
yeah.
morning, yes. So, of course, ladies, your blouse, your blazers, your trousers, your jeans. I mean, same. So the looks that are universal, it goes for the guys as well. So guys must also have like a pair of jeans, you know, like variety. Then what else? Yeah, I think basically that's just your heels, your stilettos, your... Ladies also need boots. Let's say if you're going for hiking, you're going to play golf, your sneakers as well. You need all of that. So, yeah, basically.
And you're mentioning all of these things, not just because we are saying you're working, because you're saying hiking, but, I mean, there are certain spaces that you find yourself in that there are extracurricular activities
yes.
that you would have to attend. So
yes.
as much as you are in the office space and you have your stilettos and then your sandals and your flat shoes, you still have to have these extra
yes.
Because anything can happen.
Anything can
randomly call you. You can go and sign a deal with a client just because you went hiking with them.
Yes.
Or something.
You know.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't just end in the office space. It should, you know, yes, it should go beyond that. We should see it reflect in other parts.
So you know how sometimes in the office space you are invited for different programs and then they say, oh, the attire or the outfit is business formal
okay, yeah.
or business casual. Yeah. Then there's smart
casual.
What's the difference?
Okay, so let's take it a step at a time.
Because I invited somebody for an event and I said, I think it was business casual. And she's like, what does that even mean? Casual? Like, what do you mean by, like, what exactly gives me, like, a breakdown? Like, okay, so the top, what should it be? And the down, what should it be? Or what type of dress, you know?
So, I mean, if it's business casual, you can't wear skimpy clothes. You can't wear, like a crop top. You still need to keep it very civil and very decent. Even though you can play around a bit. But for me, when it's business casual, you need to just be decent. You can't wear like a mini skirt, you know. But with casual, the second point is what? The casual looks?
It's smart casual.
Smart casual. With smart casual, you can play.
Oh, sir.
You can play.
Okay, let's
That's
play.
A bit liberal.
What kind of play?
The kind of play you're
okay, so
right now.
I mean,
the kind of play you're playing right now. That's the business casual.
Extremely acceptable.
Yeah.
You know, she's not showing too much.
Oh, she's showing a lot.
No, I beg to differ. I think it's...
Thank you, we beg to differ.
Yes.
Excuse you.
It's hanging in between. She's not showing... So you can show cleavage as well.
Yeah.
You know, I think that would have to do with business casual. Yeah, you can't go there with, excuse my language this morning, with your boobs all pumped up.
Yeah.
But with smart casual...
You might want to play a little bit.
Yes, you might want to just play a little bit there, you know. So that's the difference. Okay. Business, you keep it decent and civil. With smart casual, you can just play a little bit. So like a little split. Yes.
A little some.
Yes. Show some legs. Business casual, you can't have that split with your legs.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
It's
Got it.
unacceptable.
So it's important that we have blazers in our wardrobes.
Yes. Extremely. I mentioned that earlier. Extremely. Like, especially in the corporate field, you need a blazer. Because, you know, sometimes you can just be... You can call to read news. You can be called to read news. You can be called to just sit in for hair. And then you are wearing your street style. Now, what are you going to do? But if you have a blazer somewhere in the wardrobe here, you can just throw it on.
Yes.
And you're good to go. No one is going to see the crop.
Yeah.
No one. I mean,
That's
you'll be
true.
seated. You'll
Are
be
there any
covered.
specific colors as a woman you should have?
I mean, in the corporate field, you need to keep it very toned down. So you can do like, you can do brown, of course, black. You can do beige. Yeah, the subtle colors. You can't do yellow. White for TV itself is usually not acceptable.
Not
you
for
know.
TV, like business.
No, yeah, business you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, business you can.
One
but
white jacket.
yes, business you can. A day that you want to feel all bright, you can. You know, white is like, it's like that neutral color.
Yeah.
White and black is like the color you go for when you don't have any other color to to go in for. Yeah, so a white blazer is acceptable. Yeah.
Okay, so then one last thing.
But don't do a white blazer with white heels. That's also a bit.
Oh,
a bit
I
too
can
kind
make
of-
it work. oh.
Yeah,
Me,
no.
I
So
can
if
make- I
it's
can
no,
make
so
it
if it's
work.
white, it's okay. But also if you're inclined with like styling it, but the white, I don't know.
that's what I
There's just
did.
something
No,
about black and white for me.
So I wore white.
It's like you're
blazers.
giving like a chorister or lawyer kind of vibe.
So I wore a white
Okay.
blazer, a long one, and then black pants,
Okay.
and then black.
That's what he's saying, that it's
with,
black and white.
with white hues.
Okay, what helped? What helped you was the black inner. Like I also share like a white inner.
Oh, that one I get you.
Yeah, because why are you wearing white inside the?
Yeah, I did
no, I wouldn't do
a white blazer, a black top,
Yes.
and then
Where
a
were you
denim
going?
skirt.
I was coming on the show.
Okay, so that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. I mean,
Well,
it's not like you like it, but it's okay.
it's okay. It's okay. But the whole like just black and white
Honestly-
is just off. For me. Are you a lawyer? Leave that to the lawyers. Leave that to the ones that are called to the bar.
Okay, so before you leave us, what's
Yeah.
one simple styling tip that everybody should know and they should try tomorrow?
Try.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Quick.
Quick. Okay,
To
so
instantly elevate their.
I mean, so after like this is like post-COVID, post-pandemic. You know, now even styling for the corporate field has also like become very liberal because it's like now nobody really cares again.
I mean, it depends.
You know, nobody really like you can wear like a bright color any time of the day, even in the evening, which is fine. You know, now it's like okay, yeah, just leave people to just be themselves. You know, but one tip I would leave with your viewers to try on tomorrow, hopefully, is to try jeans with a blazer.
But they do that.
So not everyone does that.
So
Not
work
okay,
on,
so
on a Thursday.
you can do that.
On a Thursday.
Yeah,
I
so
do
you can
jeans
do that.
on Thursdays
Yeah, so you can
sometimes,
do that, and then you can match it up with very nice sneakers. So like a Nike sneaker, it's fine. Not a too busy.
This one, they'll do it on Friday.
They'll do it on Friday, which is okay. Which is also okay. But then, yeah, I don't think there's that extra touch to add to your styling, especially from Monday to Thursday. That you need to just keep it a bit strict. So then let's be considerate. Let's do Friday for them, so they can do the sneakers with the jeans. People don't usually do that. To be very honest, like jeans and blazer, I rarely see people doing that.
I rarely see, but I know that people do that. It's just that you don't see it all
You
over
don't
the
see
place.
it
Like,
all
you
over
don't
the
see it a
place.
lot.
Yes,
I don't.
you can. Yes, okay. So let me tweak it also a bit. Maybe. Well, I think you are really inclined, so that's why you are not too impressed. So you can do the jeans with the heels and a blazer.
That I would do.
Yes.
That I would do. I'll try that tomorrow.
So like, like really like not like a skinny jeans, like big baggy.
Oh.
Yes, you can do that with a
Even the
blazer.
cargo pants.
So like, yeah, you can. I think what would be more suitable is an oversized blazer with jacket as well.
That's true.
They can do that with the heels
Yeah.
and like a bright color within, like what I have.
Like an orange.
Yes. Keep it bright.
I'll try it. I'm gonna
Red,
try it. I don't
green.
have colored.
That'll make you stand out.
But I'll try it.
You walk into the office and everyone will say like, oh, okay. One muscle.
Thank you so much, Jayden,
Thank
for
you. I need to come
coming.
again.
Yes.
I need to.
We are
This
hosting
was
you
nice.
again.
And you have
We are
a beautiful
hosting you again.
studio.
Thank you. So where can we find you when we want more of these tips?
Yes. So on my Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat is at one Dapper Jayden. The number one and then DapperJayden_. You would find me. Let's talk. DM me. Now I have friends that reach out to me when they're dressing up. It becomes really hectic. They're like, I need to video call you. Like friends all over the world. Like, okay, well, you need to see. I'm like, I'm not even a stylist. Like,
I just wear clothes.
Yes, I just wear clothes, you know. So now people are appreciating the input and the
talent
the
that God
talent.
has given you. The talent them.
And a little knowledge that God has also, well, it's broad now. I mean, once I'm on TV, that means my knowledge is really
You've arrived.
I've arrived,
Yeah.
you know. So yes, I'm grateful to God and grateful to you all for having me.
Thank you. It's really, really beautiful.
That Lumba was saying, "Madam Asibebre."
Yes, you know, Asibebre. Right. So yes, this has been a great conversation. It's really good to have these amazing people join me on Wednesdays as we get into conversations around your fashion. I hope that you have learned, and I keep asking you this question, I hope you've learned. Well, that's it for Lifestyle Daily, a Fashion Wednesday on the AM Club. We're moving straight to the plug right here on the show.
Hey, so mommy, who is going to do my wade jollof?
Oh, Kwame, you know our secret, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, me. I've got it.
Now add your Chino jollof mix.
The perfect blend of tomatoes, pepper, and fine herbs and spices to ensure a consistent taste every time. And there you have it, your original Ghana jollof.
Jollof so good.
Jollof so cool. Tasty, yeah.
What is going on here?
Enjoy jollof the Ghana way. Gino jollof is made with the perfect blend of tomatoes, pepper, and fine herbs and spices to ensure a consistent taste every time.
This advert is FDA approved.
Once upon a time, in the heart of Accra, a man in his fancy car sought directions. But oh, the Ghanaian way.
Hello, bro. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Can you please show me where the Presby Church is?
Oh, sure. Go straight. 10 left at the big mango tree with the broken branches. The mangoes falling. Right after that tree, there is a watches cellar. If you reach, ask there. Anybody will show you.
When the Black Stars take to the field, every Ghanaian becomes a coach. The coach must go. The sacred cue for our beloved Gobe as we wait patiently, rehearsing the perfect vibe.
Have you acted? Mami Gobe Nubi. The Kokono. One Garino.
These, my dear ones, are some few moments that makes our Ghana truly special.
And as we share these stories, let us also remember a plate of lele rice, connecting our hearts through the flavors of our culture. Lele rice, ye nimno free tete. This advert is FDA approved.
Charlie, you've sent me a box of empty Cowbell coffee sachets.
Babe, those are Cowbell coffee promo sachets.
Oh, for the Cowbell coffee with you every moment promo. I could win that new MacBook I've always wanted. Or win Netflix subscriptions.
Or that vacation you've been waiting for.
Just submit 10 of these sachets to reveal a unique code printed on the inside. Dial to input your unique code.
Or you can scan the QR code, which takes you to a microsite where you can input your 10 unique codes from the sachet.
Your phone number is your entry, which makes you stand a chance of winning so many prizes.
Wait, want to know my fave?
Brand new Suzuki Jimny SUV.
Check out the website for more info.
This advert is FDA approved. This promo is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform.
Hey, so mommy, who is going to do my wade jollof?
Oh, Kwame, you know our secret, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, me. I've got it. Now add your Chino jollof mix.
The perfect blend of tomatoes, pepper, and fine herbs and spices to ensure a consistent taste every time. And there you have it, your original Ghana jollof.
Jollof so good.
Jollof so cool. Tasty, yeah.
What is going on here?
Enjoy jollof the Ghana way. Gino jollof is made with the perfect blend of tomatoes, pepper, and fine herbs and spices to ensure a consistent taste every time.
This advert is FDA approved.
go Ghana, are you ready for something bold and green? On Saturday, 13th September 2025, starting from 9 a.m., all roads lead to the Made in Ghana Green exhibition happening at La Palm Royal Beach Hotel. Expect an unforgettable lineup of powerful panel discussions, exciting exhibitions, live entertainment, and so much more. This is your chance to connect, to learn, and to be inspired by Ghana's own green solutions that are shaping a better future. So mark the date, bring your friends, and come experience the energy at the Made in Ghana Green exhibition. Don't just watch the change, be part of it. Be there, be green, be Ghanaian.
Oh, you're welcome back to the AM Club right here on MX24. My name is Miriam Udwak Mensa. We're getting into our next conversation on the plug, and it's about African Youth Conference on Natural Resources and Environmental Governance. And joining us for the conversation, Justina Amwa, organizer, Strategic Youth Network for Development, and Salome Eje. She is also an organizer. She's part of the organizing team, Strategic Youth Network Development. Good morning, ladies. How are we doing? We're good, good?
Yeah.
Yay, we're excited to have you. Now, let's talk about the African Youth Conference. Tell us all about it. What is it about? If someone sees you wearing this beautiful shirt, which, by the way, this is my favorite color. I love this one. I mean, it definitely is giving natural resources because of the white and the, what was it called? Sea blue? Anyway, please forget about what it's called. It just looks very...
This is turquoise green.
Turquoise green.
Yeah.
It's green?
Yeah.
Oh, ooh, there we go. I was calling it blue. Yeah. Once someone sees it, they would ask, what is this about? So do you want to run us through what the African Youth Conference on Natural Resources and Environmental Governance is about?
All right, so let me take that. Good morning, cherished listeners. And my name is Justina, just as the host mentioned. So the African Youth Conference is a gathering of young people that is held annually. And this year is in September. And what we look at is talking about natural resource issues. And for the conference, a conference of such, since you hear of African, that means that young people from other African countries are coming on board for us to dialogue and talk about issues of natural resources.
Oh, okay.
For us, what we care more about is our environment. And so if you hear anything about AYC, African Youth Conference on Natural Resources, it is about young people gathering from all walks of life or other African countries and coming together for us to talk about how we can protect our environment, our natural resources for development.
Oh, wonderful. That sounds really, really good.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, you hosted the National Youth Conference, and then now you're doing the African Youth Conference, second edition.
Yes.
What's the difference between the two conferences?
Right. So we started this whole process last 3 years. And the first one, like you rightly mentioned, was the National Youth Conference. So that one was more focused on Ghana. We were looking at Ghana's natural resources. But we later realized that the issues are interconnected on the continent. So we don't really have to just look at Ghana and leave the rest of the countries when it comes to Africa. So the African Youth Conference was birthed out of the National Youth Conference. And now we are looking at the broader conversation when it comes to natural resource management in Africa. So last year we had the first edition for the Africa Youth Conference, and this year we are having the second edition. But last 3 years we had the National Youth Conference, which was focused mainly on Ghana.
So what are we looking at? Is it going to stay African Youth Conference, or we're going to go back to the National Youth Conference as one of those that is just focused on Ghana?
No, so we are still going to focus on the African Youth Conference.
Staying for life.
We're staying like that.
Staying for life.
We love that. We love that. Now, the conference is happening at La Palm Royal Beach Hotel. That's on Thursday. That's tomorrow, isn't it?
Yes, starting tomorrow.
Starting
it's
tomorrow.
3 days conference.
Okay, so all the way through to Saturday.
Yes.
Interesting. patrons expect from this second edition of the African Youth Conference? And this one is focusing on natural resources. Yeah.
Right. So this year, what is more exciting about it is the fact that we are also focusing on youth-led solutions. So it's not just your usual business as usual, come and talk, let us go, but we're also trying to showcase or exhibit innovations by young people on natural resources, those doing some green innovative businesses and all those things. So you are not just coming to just listen, you are also coming to learn something, and hopefully you may even go with some ideas. I'm sure when you come and see what some young people are doing, people turning tomatoes into soaps, people turning cocoa pods into briquettes, cassava hacks. People are turning all those things into benefitable things that we are using in our daily lives. And this year we are trying to spotlight these young people. The environmental sector is huge, it's big, but there are opportunities in there for young people. Unemployment rate in Ghana or even Africa. So you should expect to see more of these innovative works that young people are doing. And then we hope that they even get some, investment because this time we are also looking at green finance when it comes to the whole conference. So all these things are some of the things that we hope to see, and hopefully we have an impactful conference that will benefit all participants.
Love that. Now let's take the speakers for this year's conference. Who are they?
Yeah, so this year we have a lot of speakers. A lot. I think we have 5 panel sections that are going to happen. So for the first panel, which Sally mentioned on the finance, we have someone like Miss Chichi from Nigeria Ford Foundation coming. We also have Dr. Elvis Chure Jebo. Please pardon if I mean that name. Yeah, he's also coming on the finance panel. There's also going to be Makafui Awuku Macintosh Africa. Yes, also going to be on the last day panel. We also have some other young people from Tanzania, Malawi, Nigeria, moderating and hosting the sessions. It's quite a lot. I can't mention all, but we have quite a number of aspects that are going to talk on the issues. And this year we also focus more on spotlighting some of the innovations and some other young people who are creating or making impact in their communities.
Awesome. So what's the itinerary? Starting tomorrow, what would it look like? Friday and then Saturday?
All right, so tomorrow we are starting around 8:30. 8:30 we are starting.
A.M.?
Yes, 8:30 a.m. And on Friday as well, 8:30 a.m. But Saturday is starting at 10:30. So tomorrow and then Friday is more of the panel session side event and all this. But for the Saturday is exhibition. So that's when you get to see all the innovative works that the young people that we have are doing. So that's that.
Sorry, you forgot one thing. So there is also going to be some traditional culture and dance.
For the opening?
No, for the closing as well. The opening is going to have a traditional dance and the closing as well.
Okay.
So we want the international participants to also get to know of our
Experience
culture.
Ghana, which is beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. I'm excited for this one, honestly. I recently started engaging a lot of our youth, and I think I find it really, really fulfilling to know that there's so many young people just wanting to do incredible things. Any final words about the African Youth Conference on natural resources and environmental governance, I believe, that's happening at Labadi. La Palm Royal Beach Hotel, starting tomorrow from 8 a.m. And then on Saturday, it's going to be at 10 a.m. And that's when girlies, we're going to be buying, because we like to buy.
Very necessary.
Buy stuff that we could use that are environmentally friendly and are safe. Okay, so any final words before we
Let
go?
me start first. So for me, we wouldn't have been able to do this without our cherished partners. So I would want to thank the Minister of State for Climate Change and Sustainability, the Ministry of Youth, Development and Empowerment. They came on board. Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources also supporting us and giving us the support to be able to see what we are seeing. Not forgetting our partners who have also given through cash, kind, services, products, like Power Shift Africa, Big Shift, MPEC. There are lots. If I Please, I can't mention all. There are over 20 partners that have really, really supported this year. So if there's anything to say, I would rather go to thanking our partners and also MX24
Thank you
for giving us the opportunity.
Thank you.
Sally can advise the youth.
Right. So for me, my final words would be, don't come expecting that this program is just going to be the talk. We are going to see some real impact. We are going to share best practices. We are going to see tangible evidence of what young people can do and what they are also doing in terms of our natural resource management. So you know that unemployment issue are there, but this time we are trying to say that there's so many opportunities that are within the natural resource governance sector. So you can come expecting so much more. I don't want to say, or I don't want to.
You don't want to
yes, so you come and then you see more. Hopefully we get to see everyone from Thursday to Saturday. And I also want to thank the entire team at SYND. I don't want to mention the names. We are a lot.
They will fight you.
Yes, but we want to thank them for working tirelessly on this conference. They are really doing amazing work. So thanks to everyone, making sure that this conference comes alive.
Please, if I don't thank them, they will beat me. So please, thanks to all SYND team members. Shout out.
All right. So, ladies, thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having us.
Having a conversation about African Youth Conference on Natural Resources and Environmental Governance. And it's starting tomorrow at La Palm Royal Beach Hotel, starting at 8 a.m. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go support. And also, even for the young people, there's an opportunity for us to be in the room of young people who are just like-minded and are just looking forward to a cleaner, better environment for all of us. And so please just come as we dialogue, have great conversations, build great connections, because it's good for you. Some of these conferences, they build rooms and build, a platform for you to grow. And so like I say every time on the show, we're learning and growing together. And these are some of the opportunities to be able to learn and grow together. Now moving straight to another plug right here on the show. We'll be right back after this.